Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, present the Crown Jewel Review. Talk about Crown Jewel, where Crown Jewel matches. We'll talk about that coming up right here. Oh, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Crown Jewel Review. I'm your host, as always, Dick Whitfield. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling and Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share. Don't forget, all of you, subscribe. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's the Crown Jewel of Wrestling review. Crown Jewel right now in Perth, Australia. You see right here the men's Crown Jewel Championship on your left and the right, the women's Crown Jewel Championship. Both of them symbolize both world champions in WWE for the men and women, representing their brand supremacy. Well, let's not kick things off with this. Roman Reigns return, and Roman Reigns comes back with a vengeance. Roman Reigns came back. He said on Raw this past week he wants to go against Bronson Reed for taking him out at Clash in Paris. This is Roman's opportunity. Roman Reigns came back with a solid, try to get a solid victory in Australia. Well, Roman Reigns fell a little bit short tonight. Did not expect that, but Roman Reigns got beaten by Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. And Paul Heyman looking surprised and shocked that Bronson Reed lost to Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns now got to realize what he got to do and get himself together. Roman lost tonight, and the Usos was trying to help out Roman. We can show you that right quick. The Usos was trying to help out Roman, but Roman told the Usos he don't want to see them till Christmas. Usos really don't even know what they want to do, and everybody's having their own feelings and stuff like that. What's going on and stuff. So Roman, what's going on and how that's going to be moving forward and stuff like that. So, like I said, Roman Reigns really losing faith in the Usos and stuff. Even to the point that right here, Roman um lost count to Bronson Reed. Until here, Roman Reigns really seeding himself. Roman Reigns probably got to realize like what's going on. And Roman Reigns lost to Bronson Reed tonight. So Roman Reigns getting the upper advantage on Bronson. Big Bronson Reed getting the victory over Roman Reigns. This is going to probably lead on to Survivor Series, where we'll probably see all of them, including Seth Rollins, be in a Survivor Series match. Them three, perhaps Brock Lesnar, we're hearing rumors and reports, and Austin Theory. How Austin Theory is going to equate all this coming forward and stuff. We'll see. Roman Reigns got defeated tonight by Big Bronson Reed earlier this morning. And you tell the Oso twins just trying to make up peace with him, but it just wasn't the case. How that was and how that functioned and later and stuff like that. So we saw how that went down night. Well, Paul Heyman told the boys, hey, don't worry about it. We're gonna let Seth handle his business. Seth wants to make wish and make ill of what he's got to go through tonight. Seth Rollins will have to be able to we'll see, but Paul Heyman told them to step aside and let them do their thing a little bit later on in the show. So we'll see what they gonna do, but Paul Heyman told them to kind of, chill off, relax, rest, get yourself together, rest your laurels and stuff. Well, we get to this right here. The Crown Jewel, the first Crown Jewel championship match will be for the women. Stephanie Vaquer, the newly crowned Women's World Champion, taking on the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton has been on a force as Lady Tiffany Stratton trying to rest her laurels and stuff. You know, she's a good girl, but she wants to be bad. But she's like the antithesis of Sable. Well, it was kind of shocking. My first pick was Stephanie, but I didn't think Stephanie was gonna win it. Stephanie Vaquer won the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Triple H congratulating her, posing with her, the Women's World Championship. Stephanie Vaquer. Now, it's been a good almost month for Stephanie. Stephanie won the Women's Championship, but it was what 3 weeks ago at WrestlePalooza. Now she's being dubbed the Women's Champion. The Crown Jewel Champion. Stephanie deserves that honor. Congratulations to Stephanie because winning the Women's Crown Jewel Championship no wasn't easy. So Stephanie Vaquer had that on her resume that she's the Women's World Crown Jewel Champion. Well, speaking of that, speaking of champions, John Cena. You can see John Cena. And AJ Styles. AJ Styles wearing his old gear back in his TNA days, taking on John Cena. John Cena, AJ Styles put up an instant classic throughout the whole entire match. Even John Cena was doing his moves and stuff. Let's see right here. Coming out there, doing every move he can play on. The Boston Crab. And Cena did something like a strongman stretch move or something. John Cena. Doing a lot. You can tell John Cena. Doing it, as you see right here. John Cena. So AJ Styles and move night AJ Styles. Cena trying to do what he needs to do, but John Cena won the match, pinning AJ Styles. What a fitting tribute. Let me see right here. I'm going to show you that right quick. Two wrestlers that I grew up watching. AJ Styles, synonymous with TNA, is Cena, synonymous with WWE. Who didn't forget? Them almost 20 years ago, their meteor rises in both companies. Cena winning his first WWE championship in 2005. AJ finding his way in TNA, being one of the faces of the X Division. That unbelievable match we had with Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels. That proved to be a way. But John Cena proving his worth tonight. And John Cena right here letting you know he got 4 dates left. John Cena saying he got 4 dates left. What does that mean? Almost at the near end. Near end indeed. So congratulations to both John Cena and AJ Styles. AJ also mentioned too that he's gonna retire in 2026 next year. AJ saying he's gonna be winding it down as well. So everybody's winding it down. So good for them. Yeah, career. Another match that everybody's been buzzing about, the Oscar and Kyrie Sky situation. Kyrie Singh is caught in the middle as well as Rhea Ripley. Doesn't like Oscar. Oscar trying to play good girl, bad girl, however. But who can forget when Oscar does this right here? But Oscar, wanna make sure that Kyrie Singh and Io Sky gets what's coming to him. Well, it just wasn't enough tonight. As Oscar and Io Sky, Oscar and Kyrie Singh lost. the opportunity. We'll get that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky won. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky teaming up to get the job done. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defeated Oscar and Kyrie Singh. And you can probably hear Oscar say, you get mad all you want, Oscar. You lost the match. Kyrie. How that go? But Rhea Ripley and Io Sky get the victory tonight. Well, we get to the final match of the night, the main event for the men's crown jewel championship. Seth Rollins, the world heavyweight champion, slated to meet Cody Rhodes, the WWE undisputed champion. And champion versus champion match, crown jewel, that's crown jewel, brand supremacy. Rollins coming out with a ridiculous outfit. I don't know why he wears that. Got all that money and he spends horrible on fashion. He's horrible with that. Him and his wife. They can't dress, but that's how they want to spend their money. Look so horrible. But anyway, as we saw right there, Seth Rollins had this streak right here going for him. 22-0. Cody Rhodes had 22 victories over Seth. Seth Rollins can't defeat Cody. They were once enemies, then frenemies. Now they're back to being enemies again. Well, you got the whole entire match. Cody was dominant over Seth. Man's crown jewel championship holding around the way. Phelps did a coast to coast head, but I don't know why he did a head, but crazy. Why would you go a Coco Hut, but for yourself? It's crazy. You don't want to be like Chris Benoit. Having head issues later on down the road. Having headaches. But he did it. And it cost him more. Seth Rollins is your men's crown jewel champion. He finally got that monkey out of his back by defeating Cody Rhodes. Doing so tonight. Seth Rollins with the victory over Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins. Pinning Cody Rhodes as well. Or Seth Rollins doing something that most people couldn't do. And he did tonight. Seth Rollins found the way to defeat Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was just down and out tonight. So now we know Seth Rollins and what's her name? Oh, she was out there. Seth Rollins and Tiffany Vaquer. They claim and win their matches and become the crown jewel champions for their show. Both competitors representing Raw. So Raw won the battle. Raw is now the superior brand. Both champions, both men's and women's world champions on the Crown Jewel Championship. So, all right, they're going to end it right there for Crown Jewel. Let's move over to the heat check. On the heat check this week, as you see right here, we're talking about this. Wes Lee got released from WWE. I don't know why Wes Lee got released, but he did. He one of the names that got released from NXT. And they're saying they're going to do him a 30-day clause. He can wrestle anywhere. So don't be surprised Wes Lee shows up in TNA. Goes from there. You never know. But nobody got rid of him, but let's see. Well, as I had told you on the SmackDown Ring Report yesterday, I'm going to show you this right here on SmackDown Ring Report, a Fireball victory. Aleister Black and his wife, Selena Vega, now a team. What's going on with that? How this going to play out? We ain't going to do nothing. I don't know why WWE wants to invest in that. I don't know why Aleister and his wife now want to be working together. I don't know. Crazy, but really, well, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, all that. Now we're hearing rumors and reports that Edge could be heard come back to WWE. Triple H ain't buying any budget. We don't know if Edge gonna make a return or not. And just that's the only question that we had got thus far. So Triple H kind of like cosplay with the fans. What's going on with that? But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, Mercedes Monet can now add 10 belts to her collection. She won more belts than ever. She got the TBS belt and a host of others. Mercedes Monet trying to run belts and stuff. But hey, her being Mercedes Monet on that situation. And we told you Santos Escobar re-signed with WWE. So Santos back in the fray with WWE again. So Santos not going nowhere. Thank God. Talking about plans him being a Triple A champion now. Those plans could still be in the works. Who knows? All right. We're gonna leave you here on the Pro Wrestling Show with the Women's World Champions, Stephanie Vaquer, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins, both champions representing Raw, as Raw is the superior brand and the superior dominant brand for Crown Jewel. I've been your host, Kendra Dick, saying so long. Thanks for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you later for the Raw Ring Report this coming Monday morning here on the Pro Wrestling Show.